Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. And as you already know, I'm always delighted to be joined by my brother all the way up in the States, Regis Prograis. Regis, first and foremost, man, how are you? I want to talk about that fight with Ivan Redkach because I think the whole world saw what it was. But first and foremost, how's things, brother?
Everything good, brother. I'm smooth, man. Look, I just want first I'll let y'all know this is the second fight in a row. I didn't get touched. I didn't get touched, bro. I'm talking about I didn't get touched. This is the second fight in a row. I didn't get fucking hit. That motherfucker Ivan didn't hit me one. I don't think he hit me one time, bro. Maybe he grazed the jabbing, but he didn't touch me, bro. So that's the second fight in a row. I didn't get fucking touched.
Maybe you need the tougher opponents, man. Maybe you need these world champions, man. You can't keep fighting guys that aren't a world champion. And maybe that's the way.
That's what they got to give me. You know what I'm saying? All I'm doing is fighting who they put in front of me.
Well, I know who you want to fight next, man. I'll keep that name quiet just now. I think everybody knows, but I want to talk about the fight itself, man. When you hit him with that body shot and he started complaining about it was a low blow and stuff like that, man, what was running through your head?
I was like, bullshit. But listen, bro, I never, like, even in sparring, I never hit nobody low, bro. I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't even aim that low. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I know it was bullshit. And of course you can make mistakes and stuff. And then I was like, man, it can't be like that. And then I looked on the fucking replay. So the thing is, y'all can't see people on the TV. They couldn't see like the happening in the whole ring and all that type of stuff. But the people that was there, you can see everything. So I went back to the corner. And then I was talking shit. I was like, his wife was cursing me out at the same. His wife was like, "Oh, you motherfuck you, fuck you," and shout like. And so it was a real intimate crowd. It wasn't a big crowd, right? So it was real intimate. It was like it was basically like it was a few hundred people. It was like all the famous people all around the ring and stuff. And it was a few hundred people in like right there around the ring. So it was very, very intimate. And you was like you could talk to everybody right while you in the ring, right? So she was like, "Oh, fuck you, you motherfucker." And I'm talking to her, I'm talking to his wife. What the fuck are you? So my mom, hold on. My mom, why you calling me? I'm right here. I'm right here. Grandma calling me, I'm fucking next door. So anyways, bro. So yeah, I'm like, it's real. The whole thing was very, very intimate. And you can talk to everybody like right there. So his wife, I'm talking to his wife. I'm like, that's bullshit. I didn't hit him low. So I'm talking to the crowd, and I'm talking to the crowd and all that type of shit. And then so I went to the neutral corner, and the referee was like, "I'm gonna disqualify you if you keep talking. I'm gonna disqualify you." I like, all right, I cooled out. I looking at my corner, it was like, "Oh, he faking, he bullshitting." So then to my left, they had the screen, they had the big screen, they played the replay, and I saw it, and it was nowhere fucking close. I was like, "Oh, look at that right there." So I'm talking shit and all that, and then Snoop Dogg and Mario Lopez and they was commentating, and they was right there. Like I could talk to them throughout the ring. And then Mike Coppinger was sitting there too. He was one of the commentators also for the fight. So I'm talking to Mike. Mike was like, "Nah, that's not low." I'm talking to Mike Coppinger, and then I looked over. I know Mario Lopez, so I called him. I said, Mario, and he was like, I was like, "Bro, look, that's not no fucking low." He was like, "Nah, hell no, that's not low." And then Al Bernstein was sitting next to him, and I was talking to all of the commentators, and then Snoop Dogg, he started talking to me. He was like, "Nah, that's not low, man. That was bullshit. You got that." He was like, "Man, that's a fucking knockout. You got that." And so it was just a fucking wild night, bro. Shit was crazy.
Man, I did sort of like, there was a buddy of mine who was watching the whole show. Now, the whole thing seemed wild, from Oscar De La Hoya to like everything was just wild. That whole night was like,
yeah, exactly.
To be fair, man, like I said, I'm a purist. I want to watch two boxers do it to professional athletes who started from grassroots level and made it
right
like you and Ivan. So I sort of like dipped in and dipped out until your fight came on. I was like, "What the fuck is going on with this show, man?" But listen, it was entertaining. That was the main thing, man.
Right, exactly. It was a good little show, bro. I mean, that they tried something different. And I think the pay-per-view numbers just fucking crazy, something stupid like that. So, I mean, I guess it was a success.
That's it. Well, obviously, when you got the technical decision and stuff like that, rightfully so, it's been rescinded to a TKO. I mean, did you, when you heard it was a technical decision, you weren't getting your knockout? How pissed were you?
I was pissed. I said, I want my knockout. That's what I was saying. I was in the ring. I want my fucking knockout. I want my knockout. Y'all better give me my knockout on my record, because I don't know, bro. I want to be able to stop him, to be honest. And, I beat him every round. And I knew that was gonna happen. I just really felt like I was gonna stop him. And, all my friends bet on it wasn't going past the 6th round. And luckily it didn't go past the 6th round. That was a 6th round knockout or whatever. So a lot of people bet on that. And I was like, man, I want my knockout, bro. And so I was pissed. I was actually pissed off. So I went back to the back and we had to go see the doctor and stuff. And I kept saying it. I want my knockout. I want my knockout. He actually ended up apologizing. Him and his wife, they end up apologizing and shit. So, that was cool about that. And then I went to like Peter Khan, he was like the head of everything for the Triller. And I was like, bro, I want my knockout. He gave me my check and all that. I was like, bro, I want my knockout. Make sure you work on getting my knockout. He's like, all right, look, we gonna get it. That was just the whole thing. I wanted my knockout. So, I got it. And that's a good thing.
Well, that's the thing. You got your knockout, but a friend of mine, Chris McCallum, he bet on you to get the knockout. He had a different fights. He had all the win, and Regis Prograis was a loss on his bet because he bet on you to get the knockout TKO, right? But the betting company said it was a technical decision, so he basically said he lost his bet. But now it's been changed to that. He's like, give me my money. So
got to get his money. Yeah, he got to get his money because they changed that shit. It's the knockout, bro. Because same thing. I had a lot of my friends. They bet the same thing. They bet that it was gonna be a knockout. It wasn't gonna pass the 6th round knockout. And that's why I was like, man, get my fucking knockout. I want it on my record, of course, but I had a lot of people bet on that shit too.
Definitely. Well, the thing is as well, Broner basically came out. He gave you some props and stuff like that. And I mean, you made it no secret that you want to face Adrien Broner. Now, you said you hardly got touched with these guys. Now, Broner's a 4-time world champion, 4 different weight classes, albeit who knows if he's past his best, but it's still an opponent you want to fight. It's an opponent that we all want to see you fight because, I mean, you talk about the entertainment value of things now. You with Triller, now the press conference with Regis Prograis and Adrien Broner, man, I'm up for that. I'm up for just watching the fucking press conference. You know what I mean?
Right. And I think I think he wants to do it now too. He saw the numbers everybody was making. He saw what Jake Paul and that was making, and it's big money, bro. But he knows that's the fight to make between me and him. That's the fight to fucking make, bro. Like that's one of the biggest fights you can make. Everybody's gonna want to watch that, bro. Like that's one of the biggest fights to make. Like it has to happen.
Is that the fight you want next? And are you going to try and do everything in your power to get this fight and your team to get
Yes, I want that next, bro. Either next or the Josh Taylor Ramirez winner, but they were top ranked, so I definitely don't think that'll be happening. But I think Broner, that's the fight to make. It's easy to make on both of our sides, and it'll make a shitload of money. So I think that's the fight to make, bro. For boxing, for me, for him, for Triller. Whoever's gonna put the fight on, I think that's the fight to make.
Well, if anyone's going to do it, it seems like it's going to be Triller with the way they're being aggressive with getting fights and getting everybody involved and stuff like that. So, and we know Adrien Broner, he's about billions and we know money talks with AB. So, I mean, if the fight's going to get made and it's going to be on Triller, then I'm sure it'll happen.
Yeah, I'm very optimistic that that's gonna be probably the next fight, bro. I haven't talked to management or nothing like that, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the next fight. I know, he wants to make he wants to make big money, and I'm probably the only name that right now that he can make big money with. I think not saying I'm the only name, but I'm one of the names that he can make real big money with. And it's gonna be. We gonna be talking shit and all that type of stuff. Because how I am. I'm gonna pop my shit. He gonna pop his shit. So I think that's the fight to make.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm all for that, man. I'm all for the press conference alone, man, and the fight itself. How do you beat Adrien Broner, man? We know how tough he is. He's been in with the best Pacquiao. He's been in with Maidana. He's been in with some of the best names in boxing of the last 10, 15 years. How do you beat him? Can you stop something? Because we know he's elusive. He's got that Mayweather shoulder roll. Can you go in there and stop
that Mayweather shoulder roll don't work against southpaws.
Mm-hmm.
That don't work against southpaws. You got to know in boxing that shit don't work against southpaws. When Floyd fought southpaws that showed the world didn't work. He had to always change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had to change that shoulder roll. He had to put his hands up. He had to play a different type of defense. Even with that said, Adrien Broner is not Floyd. Adrien Broner, that shit ain't gonna work anyway. He tries to do a shoulder roll. He could do it a little bit, but he's not Floyd Mayweather. Floyd mastered that shit. Adrien Broner did not master that. So, honestly, listen, bro, I won't even go in there thinking I can beat Adrien Broner. To be honest, I know I can beat Adrien Broner. I'm not. It's not even a question in my mind that I can beat him. I'm not worried about beating him. For me, the thing will be to stop him, like to slaughter him. That's the thing I'll be trying to do. It'll be to really like just beat him up and really hurt him and to slaughter him. It won't be to get a decision, bro. I know I can beat Adrien Broner. I'm not worried about beating Adrien Broner. That's something that's not even on my mind. My mind will be like, I want to get the stoppage. That's what I would want. Not to beat him. Not that I already know I can beat him. I'm not worried about that. I'll be worried about like stopping him.
Thing is, I think this fight as well will have the whole world watching just because of the whole build-up as well. We know that you need to sell a fight, and sometimes when you get two fighters that are aggressive, not just in the ring, but aggressive with their mouth when it comes to the press conference and weigh-ins and stuff like that, then you attract the casual boxing fan, not just the purists that know Adrien Broner and know Regis Prograis. You attract that casual fan. So fingers crossed for you, brother. I know you've been calling this fight out for a long time, and I hope you get it. Now, I do want to touch on one last thing before I let you go and enjoy your day. Is during the weigh-in, you said it was tough for you to make this weight at 140. You might have to move up to 147 sooner rather than later. Is it tough for you? Was that just you being honest with that sort of statement?
Listen, I'm gonna be totally honest, bro. It's either I'll have to go to 147 or I'm gonna have to get a nutritionist. You know, and to be totally honest, bro, like I actually what I gotta do right now, this week or next week, I gotta sit down and talk to my team because my team is they kind of everybody not on the same page, and I can't have that. You know, I'm the boss of things, and I gotta have everybody on the same page. So, I need a nutritionist, and I had so basically for this fight, I had a nutritionist, but only 3 days. You know, I started with the lady on Wednesday. They the perfecting athletes. You know, they work with all the athletes and stuff like that, and they real good. But you know, my coaches, they don't agree with certain things, and I got another coach. He said do different things, and I'm just lost. I don't know what to do. So either I think I can. I definitely think I can still make 140, but I have to get my nutrition right. I have to get a professional nutritionist. You know, like the boxing, the old school boxing. You know, the old school trainers and stuff like that. Like my trainer, old school trainers, they don't believe in all these new school methods. They don't believe in nutrition and all that stuff. They just believe in, oh, you eat an egg a day or eat a grapefruit and, you know, that's it. But they got so many different things now. These people are science. These people are like, they know the science of things, and that's what I need. And I have my coaches, they don't agree with that. So I have to get a nutritionist, and I've been working with one. I mean, like I was working with the perfecting athletes people, but only 3 days before the fight, you know, so you can't really do nothing like that. 3 days before the weigh-in, so you can't really start. But my next camp, I have to have a full camp with a nutritionist, and I definitely think I can still make 140 because the weight was 142, and you know, I was like 142.5 or something like that. So I still can make it, but I have to have professional help from a real nutritionist instead of, you know, just listen to people saying just different opinions and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Yeah, definitely, bro, man. I mean, like 140 is wide. It's going to be open for you if these belts come available and all that. And the rematch with Josh Taylor at 140 is a fight that I'm selfishly want to see. But finally, I do appreciate your time, and I know you've got a young family, and you probably rather spend time with them than spend time with me. So I appreciate it. But one final word. Have you got a message for Adrien Broner? One final word.
I'm coming, bro. I'm coming. We got to make the fight happen. You know what I'm saying? He support me. I support him. But at the end of the day, you know, we got to fight. And I think that, you know, I think that's the fight to make. Me and him, Triller, that's the fucking fight to make, bro. That's one of the biggest fights to make. So, you know, he about billions. Let's get it. Let's fucking get it.
Definitely, but Regis, as always, man, I appreciate your time. Hopefully I get to go. I want to come to one of these Triller shows, man. I want to experience the whole Triller show and stuff like that.
Listen, bro, it was a different experience. It was definitely different. Like, it was different from the bubble. Like, it felt like regular. So like that was a good thing. It felt regular with us because we can move around freely. I still like when I go to fights, I still take it serious. You know, I don't move around and do all that stuff. I'm still serious. I stay in my hotel room the whole time, but like my coaches and stuff, they can move around. They don't have to be in the hotel room, and you know, we can walk around freely and stuff. But one thing that they kind of got to get in order was like all the musical acts. They had, I think it was just excuse me, I think it was just too much. They had too much going on because people wanted to see the boxing, and they had us at the arena at like 6 o'clock, and I didn't walk until like 11:40. So I'm talking about, bro, I was like sitting in my dressing room like 6 hours. And the crazy thing, another story, Ivan's wife was bringing us food and shit. Like, that's the craziest fucking part, bro. She was she was so nice. She was like, oh, y'all want coffee? Y'all want this? She just kept coming in the back, like bringing us shit. She just like, she kept coming in the back, like bringing us food. And she was like, y'all want coffee? I was like, I'm not drinking from you. You crazy? I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee anyway. But I was like, I'm not drinking nothing from you. You might fucking try to poison me or something like that. Hell no. And then but my coaches, they drank, like one of my coaches, he drank some coffee, and he was bringing sandwiches and chips and bananas. She was like, yeah, you can eat the banana. And I was like, I ain't eating that banana. I'm still eating that banana. Hell no. But I ate like a bag of chips and shit. Like she brought some like trail mix or something like that. I ate that because that was sealed up and stuff. But yeah, bro, it was a wild wild night, bro. It was a fun night.
Yeah, man, it sounds like an experience, man. But for me, I like, you know me, man, I'll just be doing my thing, got my camera, man. I'll be talking to Snoop Dogg, I'll be talking to everybody. So
it was star-studded, bro. My son, man, I mean, it was a lot of those Instagram people, TikTok people, and YouTubers and stuff. So, you know, I'm older, you know, so I don't know none of those people and shit like that. But my son was he was going crazy. He got a picture with Justin Bieber. He got a picture with the fucking commentating dude. Snoop was there. Rick Ross was there. The dude Pete Davidson. He got a picture with Pete Davidson. Yeah. I talked to Chuck Liddell, and who else was there? Damn, the fucking Kelly Pavlik was there. I mean, I saw a lot of people, bro. It was just a lot of people walking around. It was star-studded. You know, T.I. was there. It was a whole lot of people there. So it was a good little night, man. It was a good show. I think if they do it again, they would still have a lot of success. But it's just like, because it was a musical acts, it was more stars, basically. It was a lot of like celebrities and shit walking around freely.
Definitely. Well, like I said, I would like to go one day and experience the whole thing. But like I say, you got your win. You're calling out Adrien Broner, so fingers crossed for you, bro. And I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your day. And I do appreciate your time as always, brother.
All right, brother. See you. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, Regis. Thank you, man.